Hello and welcome to MyArtCube. My name is Natalie. Today I am reviewing the oil pastels by Lightwish over here on the right. I will also be comparing this classic 48 color set to my 48 color set of Mont Marte Oil Pastels here on the left. I will compare the two brands based on the following 7 parameters. 1 being price, 2 being the color variety in the max set size for the brand or the color range that the brand offers. 3 will be softness of each oil pastel, texture, coverage, size and shape, and overall performance. But before I rate the products, I want to take a moment to look at the packaging and also the colors included in these particular 48 color sets. So first of all, let's just go ahead and open the Mont Marte. So it comes in a nice tin, which I like. So the 48 piece comes in a tin, and it's got the swatches on the inside of the tin printed on the metal. And then it comes with this little cardboard piece. I keep that in there to prevent them from moving around too much. And here are the oil pastels for Mont Marte. Okay, we can see they are round in shape. And the packaging is nice. It holds them in place. It's got little sections for the packaging. What else can I say? I like it. It's good. It's a good setup. It's very space efficient. Like, you can see that this package is smaller than this one for sure. So if you're looking to travel a lot with your oil pastels and you want to keep them in their original packaging for travel, that's kind of a nice advantage. But they're both small sizes. They're both thin, like relatively thin packaging. So you could fit either probably into a backpack or a large bag. Now the Lightwish, or Q-Locks, they're also known as, soft oil pastels, come in a 48 plus 2 classic colors set. So the 48 is the different color variations in the set, and then the plus 2 stands for the extra large white and extra large black oil pastels that are included in the set. Now this is a nice sturdy box, so it's well made. So the box is sturdy. And what I really like about the packaging for the Lightwish oil pastels is that there's a little separator between each and every oil pastel. There's little plastic separators that are permanently in there, and you can kind of see it. Let me take that one out and show you. So they don't rub up against each other, so they don't deposit color onto each other. So you can see there's kind of a separation between each of these, and that is because they have their own little spot for each oil pastel, which is really nice. These have their own little slots they fit into. And so what else can we talk about? Well, let's quickly look at the shape and size difference. So I'm going to cover size in a minute, but I'll just go over it since we have the oil pastels out. You can see they're about the same length. So these are approximately the same identical length. One's been used a little bit, so it's hard to tell, but my brand new ones would show you better. The unused ones, they were identical in length. However, the Lightwish, the square Lightwish oil pastels, are a little bit bigger because they have those corners to them, whereas the round Mont Marte oil pastel is missing that material from the corners. So you're getting slightly more material per stick of oil pastel with the Lightwish set than you are with the Mont Marte set. However, there are some pretty significant differences between these two sets that we want to go over. One of the similarities that they have, though, is the color palette. And if you can just see by looking at this and this, they are similar colors. So if I show you, this is the Lightwish or Q-Lox color swatch card. And it has creams, yellows, beiges, reds, pinks, purples, blues, greens, turquoises, browns, yellow ochre, burnt sienna type colors, gray and black, and a white. Whereas the Mont Marte has pretty much the same kind of colors. So the classic set in Q-Lox, this classic set anyway, is very similar to the 48 set in Mont Marte Oil Pastels. So again, they have the beiges, the yellows, the reds, the pinks, the purples, the blues, so on and so forth. There's a few exceptions, like this slate and mint will not occur in the Lightwish set, but the Lightwish set also has colors that this set doesn't include. So, you know, comparing them, you can see some of the colors are quite similar. Like those two lavenders there almost match up, and the reds are similar. The browns are similar. They're just different swatches on different paper, but in any case, those are, so the palette colors are similar between these two particular sets. So you can't really go wrong with either one in terms of colors. They have a good color range in both of them. Now, first, let's just go ahead and address the elephant in the room with any art supplies, and that is the price of the art supplies themselves. So I'm going to introduce this little sheet, and this sheet summarizes my comparison of the two brands. I'm going to zoom in on this for you. Okay, so Mont Marte is on the top row, Lightwish is on the bottom row. We're comparing price per pastel, max number of colors offered by the brand. Let me hold this up for you. Max number of colors offered by the brand, the test color I'm using, softness and blending, texture, coverage, size and shape, and overall performance. So this summarizes my whole comparison between the two brands, and I'll be adding brands to this because I also have the Mungyo brand. How do you say it? It's I think it's M-U-N-G-Y-O. Mungyo? Yeah. So I can't say that. I'm butchering that name. I apologize. But yes, so I compared these two, and I'm going to be adding to this chart other brands. But yeah, first off, let's just go ahead and compare those prices. So Mont Marte 48 set is $14.99 US on Amazon currently. That's the current price as of the time of this recording. Lightwish, however, is $29.99. So that's about 60 cents per pastel stick for Lightwish. So you're paying 60 cents per pastel for the Lightwish, and you're paying 31 cents per pastel for Mont Marte. So you're paying twice as much for the Lightwish pastels, oil pastels, as you are the Mont Marte. So there's that difference. Now, the max number of colors in the brand is 120 for the Mont Martes. They come in a 120, and they also offer a 120 color set. So you can get those all at once in one set. The Lightwish offers 144 total different colors between 3 sets. Each set is $29.99 approximately at the time of recording. And each set contains about 48 oil pastels. So the test color that I used for the comparison is ultramarine in the Mont Marte. It's called ultramarine, this blue. And in Lightwish, the closest blue is 741. They number their colors. So in Mont Marte, softness and blending is soft to firm. You can see I made a little square of color and then took my finger with the glove on and just smeared it over and to see how much would deposit on the other side of the square. And on softness for Lightwish or Culox, I'd say it's soft compared to the Mont Marte. So this is soft slash firm, but this is just soft. It's a little bit more blendable. So I take my finger and just pulled it across, and this is what I got. You can see more material was moved on the bottom sample for Lightwish. For texture, they're both pretty good, except Mont Marte is a little smoother. Lightwish has a slight tack or stickiness to it, but it's very mild, very slight tack. Coverage is good for both. And size and shape, this is a smaller round pastel as we saw earlier, whereas this is a larger square pastel. There's a slight difference in material, the amount of material per pastel stick. In the overall performance, I'd say that Mont Marte is excellent for stippling effects and holds its shape better for details, whereas Lightwish is better for blending. So depending on what kind of techniques you're using in your piece or your artworks, you may choose to use a different set just depending on your style and how you like to work with oil pastels. So that is the introduction, or the summary rather, for those two. And it wouldn't be a complete review unless I showed you, let me zoom out a little bit, unless I showed you final works of art made with each set. So the first work I'm going to show you is using the Mont Marte set here. In the Mont Marte set, I did this. Now this is a master study of a haystack painting by the Impressionist artist Claude Monet. And I did a master study where I emulated his haystacks. They're not exact. It's not an exact copy, but I went ahead and made this in oil pastels. The original is done in oil paint. And you can see I used a stippling effect or dots throughout the image to create this, to create the effects and stylistic impressionism here. So I did this using Mont Marte, and I had a great time doing it. Mont Martes were a joy to use, but equally awesome were the Lightwish pastels. Now this is another painting that is a master study of Claude Monet's Parliament, or Houses of Parliament Effect of Sunlight in 1903. The original was done by Claude Monet. This is my replica of it, or master study rather. And in this master study, I use several different types of strokes for the Culox or Lightwish pastel set. And you can see I got this very energetic impressionistic style going here. And I did some stippling and some small strokes here where I deposited more material with a little more pressure. And they went on great. So I'd say both sets are pretty awesome. I had a great time doing both of these paintings. So in closing, Mont Marte, Culox, or Lightwish. Both of them performed great. Both of them did really well. They both blend, they both stipple, they can do thicker or thinner effects depending on how you apply it and what kind of blending tools you're using. And I just love both sets. So I would say you can't go wrong with either one. There is a difference, of course, in budget. This one being half the price of this set. So the Mont Marte is half the price of the Lightwish set for classic colors. But apart from that, I'd say they're kind of on equal footing almost. Like if you like a creamier, softer pastel, then I would opt for the Lightwish set. But if you like a pastel that holds its shape more to do smaller, more defined marks, I would opt for the Mont Marte set. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, please give it a like or a thumbs up. And if you like this channel to grow and you would like to follow along with my new releases of videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification to know when I release a new video. I really appreciate you guys. You mean a lot to me. I appreciate you visiting the channel and supporting it. It's just awesome, and I'm a little channel right now, but I plan to grow this art community online, and I hope this was beneficial. This review was beneficial for you. And please comment in the comments section and let me know what you thought. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you own both sets and you've compared them, what are your thoughts? Give me your input on that. I would appreciate it. All right, well, thank you and have a great day. Stay creative, my friends. Till next time.